Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unlock the secrets companies try to bury in all that legalese. Today we're digging into Virtuix Holdings Incorporated's latest report, and let's just say there are some interesting advancements to discuss. Before we dive in, if you like getting the real story behind the corporate jargon, make sure you're subscribed, and hey, we've got a fantastic community brewing over on our Discord channel, linked in the description below, so come join the conversation. So, what exactly is this report, this Form 8K all about? Think of it as a company's way of saying, hey, something important just happened that you need to know about right now. It's not a regular checkup like a quarterly report, but more like an emergency bulletin for investors. The earliest event they report here happened on the 2nd of February 2026. That's our starting point for today's news. The company we're looking at is Virtuix Holdings Incorporated. They are involved in some pretty cutting-edge stuff, and this report gives us a peek behind the curtain of their recent activities. Now, Virtuix Holdings Incorporated is publicly traded, meaning you can buy and sell shares of their stock. Their common stock is listed on the Nasdaq Global Market, which is a pretty significant stock exchange. This means they have to follow all the rules and regulations set by the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. To keep investors informed, keep an eye out because Virtuix Holdings Incorporated is what they call an emerging growth company. This is a designation for newer public companies that gives them some flexibility in how they report their financial information. It means they might not have to provide as much detail as older, more established companies. They are also choosing not to use the extended transition period for new or revised financial accounting standards, which usually means they are trying to stay on top of the latest rules. Alright, let's get to the juicy part, the actual news. This section, item 8.01, is where they announce any other important events that don't fit into other categories. So, on the 2nd of February, the company put out a press release saying they're going to have a virtual investor webinar just 2 days later, on the 4th of February. This is essentially a direct communication with their investors to talk about what's going on. But the really big news dropped on the 3rd of February. They announced that they are integrating something called AI-driven Gaussian splatting technology into their virtual terrain walk system. Now, that sounds super technical, right? Let's break it down. Gaussian splatting is a new, fancy way to create really realistic 3D images and environments. Think of it like building a super detailed digital world. When they add artificial intelligence or AI to this, they are making this technology even smarter and more efficient. The virtual terrain walk system is their product that likely uses this technology to create immersive virtual experiences. So in simple terms, they are making their virtual reality experiences even more lifelike and advanced using the latest AI tech. This is a big deal because in the virtual reality world, realism is key to keeping people engaged. Then we have item 9.01, which is about the financial statements and exhibits. This, in essence, lists out all the supporting documents for this report. They've attached the press release from the 2nd of February about the investor webinar. And importantly, they've attached the press release from the 3rd of February detailing that exciting AI integration. Lastly, to read the cover page interactive file. This is a bit of a technical detail for how the information is formatted for electronic filing, using something called XBRL, which stands for Extensible Business Reporting Language. It basically makes the data machine readable so computers can more easily process it. And finally, we have the signatures section. This is where the company's responsible officers sign off, affirming that the information presented in this report is accurate to the best of their knowledge. The signature here is from Jan Goetschlik, who is the Chief Financial Officer and also listed as the Principal Executive Officer. This means has a top executive responsible for the company's financials and overall operations. So what's the takeaway here? Virtuix Holdings Incorporated is actively working to enhance its virtual reality technology with cutting-edge AI. This integration of AI-driven Gaussian splatting sounds like a significant step forward in making their virtual environments more realistic and engaging. For investors, this means the company is investing in innovation to stay competitive in the fast-evolving VR market. The virtual investor webinar is a chance for them to elaborate on this and answer any investor questions. While this filing doesn't contain deep financial tables with numbers to crunch like a quarterly report, it signals a strategic investment in technology that could lead to a better user experience and potentially stronger market position down the line. The key thing to watch will be how this new technology actually translates into sales and market adoption for their virtual terrain walk system. Alright, that is our quick decoder of this 8K filing. What are your thoughts on this AI integration and its potential impact on Virtuix Holdings Incorporated? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more dives into corporate filings. And seriously, come hang out with us on Discord. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. And well, see you in the next one.